I recently upgraded my goldfish to a 55-gallon aquarium. One of my goals to do this was on a budget while still purchasing new high-quality equipment. In this video, I do a deep dive into the options for setting up a 55-gallon aquarium for the least cost. Hi there, it's Connor. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go through what I think are the best options for setting up a brand new 55-gallon aquarium. I will show you my setup that I went with, and then 3 other options while discussing the trade-offs between price, pros and cons of quality for each. Now for a setup, I'm basically looking at what is the minimal to get an up and running healthy fish tank. So the tank, stand, filter, heater, and lights. First, I want to show off my new 55-gallon setup. So here it is. And I also want to go through what everything cost. I will do some cleanup though. As you can see, the cords are kind of a mess. I just set it up, so I will neaten everything out pretty soon. But the actual tank is a Topfin Essentials Aquarium kit. So for full price, it's $200. A normal sale price is about $140, I found. And then I actually got it for $105 because of a bundle I got with getting a stand for a different aquarium. So I got the $140 plus 25% off. And I'd say if you buy this on like Black Friday or Big Holiday, you can probably get it close to $100 too. I've seen that before. And you can get very good deals on it. And so the kit actually comes with the full tank. It's a full standard 55-gallon tank, normal dimensions, by the brand Topfin. And then it comes with these lids right here. And they have lights underneath that are hidden. So there's 2 separate ones. Very easy to lift up and open. It also comes with a heater. I actually don't have the heater in here. It's actually a 200-watt heater, so it is a little weak for 55-gallon. So it depends what you're keeping. I'd probably recommend a 300-watt heater, which is what I have in here. I actually put the 200-watt heater in my 36-gallon, which it fits better in. And then for filters, it comes with a Topfin filter. Actually recommended, or actually rated for up to 75 gallons. So I actually probably will switch it out, but I'm using 2 Tidal 55 ones now that I already had cycled for being able to put my goldfish in this tank right away. And then the stand is an Imaginarium 55-gallon metal Brooklyn stand. This is probably the cheapest stand you're going to get. It's normally on sale for about $100. Without sale, it's probably close to $150, but I would look for it for about $100. That's what I got it for. And so far it's very good. I did have one issue with actually the tank not leveling on it right away. So I actually did add these little leveling feet, and it leveled it very easy, and now it's very stable, no problem. But the actual stand itself does have self-leveling feet where you can actually adjust the feet, so the stand should level easily, but I did have an issue getting the tank to align on it. I know I've read some other people put wood under the tank. I only had one corner that was up, so I had these little leveling wedges, so I just put one under there and it fit perfectly, and now it's stable. Now for the price of this, as I said, I got the actual tank on sale and with a deal from Petsmart, and I paid $105, and then for the stand I paid $100. So I am using different heater and a different filter, but you could just use those ones and be totally fine. And then it comes with the lights and everything. So my total price was $205, but full price without the sales would be $300. And then I would just look for, probably, if you want to go with this, spend between $200 to $250 depending on the sales you can get at the time. Now, I did want to go through 3 different setups, all kind of fitting different niches of what you would want to go for. The first one here I'm calling the minimal Aqueon setup. And the reasoning behind this setup is you're buying all the pieces individual, but you're really getting the best deal on each one. And most likely you will have to visit different stores to get the best deal on the actual tank. So for the tank, and kind of the reasoning behind the naming of this, is you're going to go with the Aqueon standard glass aquarium 55-gallon. And now brand new, normally this is $150, but now very often you can find sales for this for 50% off. So I would say really look for spending around $75. Maybe a little bit more, but I really wouldn't buy one for more than $100. I know Petco, whenever they do their $1 per gallon sale, they do sell this for $75. So they do deals on larger tanks, but they aren't quite $1 per gallon when you get this high up. But so you can get it for $75. And then I've also seen at local fish stores, this is a very common price that you'll see them for, $75. Now for the stand, and this is the stand I went with on my aquarium, it's pretty much the cheapest one you're gonna find right now. It is the Imaginatarium Brooklyn 55-gallon metal tank stand, and I got it for $100. Usually you can get it for that. You will see on some websites like Amazon right now it's $150, but like Petco it's $100, and you can probably find it for about that price. So I would look for it for about $100 and not really spend much more on it. For the light, I found that this Hygger adjustable blue-white LEDs light is probably the best you're gonna get. You might be able to get something cheaper, but for quality, this looked like the best. It's only $40 for the model that supports 48-inch tanks, which is what the 55-gallon is. So for a nice light like this that will support plants, $40 is a pretty good deal. Looking at filters, I really just looked at what was a high-quality filter with good reviews that was the cheapest, and it came out to be the Marineland Penguin BioWheel Power Filter, and that's only $28. I haven't used it personally, but I've heard good things about it, and for the price, you really can't beat that. For the heater, there is several models for this price. For 55-gallon, I'd probably go with a 300-watt heater. I found when I was first getting a 45-gallon aquarium, I found this Orlushy submersible heater for $25 on Amazon, and I have had it for almost 2 years now, have no problems. It keeps the temperature pretty consistent and very easy to set up. It also comes with a little digital thermostat, so that's another bonus for the price. So now for this whole setup, for full price, and this includes the aquarium for $150, which I wouldn't go with, you can definitely get it cheaper, it'd be $343. Now, if you get everything on sale, including the stand and the tank on sale for the prices I mentioned, it's gonna be about $268, give or take. The next combo I want to talk about is what I'm calling the Petsmart Topfin combo. So this combo is gonna be a bit more expensive, but it's gonna look much more attractive than the Imaginatarium black stand. You get a much more attractive stand for a much better price. And you are buying stuff in bundles, so that's where you're really getting the price. And with Petsmart, if there's one near you, you can easily order it online and just pick it up in the store real easily. Now, for how much it costs, first we're gonna go with the tank. It's gonna be the Topfin Essentials Aquarium Kit, and that's what I actually bought for my 55-gallon aquarium. Full price, it's $200. For a normal sale price, it's $140. Now, for stuff like Black Friday, you can actually get it cheaper as well, probably closer to $100. But I would not spend the full $200 on it. You can probably look for spending $150 at most, but $140 looks to be the normal sale I see it go on for. So you can go do that or sometimes get it cheaper. Now, if you do the bundle deal I got, which I actually think just ended, but it might come back. But if you buy a Topfin aquarium stand and you buy an aquarium with it, I think just like over 10 gallons or something, you get 25% off the aquarium. And this worked on the kit. So I actually was able to bundle the $150 normal sale price plus the 25% off. So I got the whole kit for $105. And I'd say that's probably pretty reasonable. You can probably get that. Or if you shop during a main holiday like Black Friday or some other ones, you'll probably be able to get the whole kit for around that same price. So definitely look out for deals to get it closer to $100. Now for the stand, Topfin just came out with a bunch of stands that are 50 to 75 gallons. Now for the full price, it's $250, which is decently pricey, but the normal sale price is $210, and I'm gonna bet that if you go around a holiday, you can get it even cheaper. But for the sake of this, I'll go look at the $210 price. But they do have several color options, and they look pretty nice. They're pretty modern, so that's definitely an option to go with. And then for the light, filter, and heater, they all come with a kit, so they're all bundled in that price for the tank. So now the total price for this, if you bought everything on full price, which also, again, I wouldn't recommend doing, it's $450. Now for the sale price, it's gonna be about $315. I'd bet if you time it on Black Friday, you can probably get it for $250, but on average, look to spend about $300, and this is gonna be a pretty nice looking kit. The stand's gonna look very nice, and you're really only picking up 2 items from Petsmart, so it's very easy. and everything kind of comes together. Now the third option I want to go with is an online only option. So the reasoning for this is you prefer to get everything shipped directly to your place. And I remember looking over a year ago when I was first thinking about 55 gallon, there was a lot more options online. They really kind of have become limited, probably partially from COVID and everything being shipped, but you'll see most 55 gallon kits online are just out of stock or not available right now. So the one that I did find that's still available is a Tetra 55 gallon aquarium kit, and you can get this right on Amazon. And it's $310 now. And one thing I will say is about a year ago, it was $200. So I think just with all the shipping problems and probably getting stuff made, it's really gone up in price. But we'll look at that price for right now. The stand, once again, I'm going with the Magitorium Brooklyn 55 gallon metal tank stand because it is the cheapest, and that's $100. And then the light, filter, and heater all come in the kit, so you don't need to worry about any of them. So once again, you're only getting 2 items, and you're getting both of them shipped directly to your door. So now the cost for this, and there's no exact deals, maybe you can find one in the future, or hopefully the kit will go down in price. But right now, the total cost will be $410, but you have the convenience of getting everything shipped right to your door. Now to wrap up the video, it turns out the kit I went with, the setup I did, and the minimal Aqueon set that I researched look to be very close in price, and they look to be the lowest of all the options. And I'd expect to pay between $250 to $300. And so I'd say no matter what you're doing for setting a 55 gallon, as long as you're getting everything brand new, not reusing stuff, I'd expect to spend about that much, probably on the low end, $250. And then I wouldn't really want to spend more than $300. Now, of course, as I mentioned several times, depending on holidays or your local fish stores, definitely think it's possible to get this price maybe even lower. So maybe you can even get it close to $200. So definitely, if you are in the market for it and you're not in a rush, look for holidays. I know Black Friday is coming up, but look for any big holidays. And then also shop around just at your local fish store, because they do have sometimes random deals that are just super good. So I would also definitely recommend checking that out before you make any final decisions and kind of just add everything up. So now I am curious if anyone else has set up a 55 gallon recently and what they went with and the total price. And if you do know of any other items or deals I didn't cover here that would actually get you a better price overall. I definitely plan to do a long-term review of the Topfin kit, 55 gallon kit that I have running right now after it's been running for a few months. But if you did find this video useful or interesting, it would be great help if you could give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. Anyway, I'll catch everyone in the next video.